What exactly is Thomas Heatherwick's Humanise philosophy? A year after reading this book, digesting it, leaning into it, I finally visited Heatherwick Studio last week, and it made me reconsider everything all over again. Here's the breakdown. Humanize is the core narrative the studio uses to distinguish their work from what they see as the coldness and conformity of contemporary architecture. It argues that buildings should make people feel something, provoke joy, wonder, or curiosity, as opposed to the growing sterile and aloof architecture. What I personally appreciated in the text was the idea of designing in gradients of scale 2 meters, 20 meters, and so on, based on attention to human interaction at different distances, and by embedding just the right amount of complexity to achieve that. For example, through material and formal experiments, which here were quite fascinating. To the studio's credit, many of their public-facing projects capture this ambition. There's a clear commitment to both theatricality and interaction, creating sculptural buildings that surprise. But critics have long argued this often comes at the expense of restraint, context, or even clarity. The Guardian's critic pointed some inconsistencies in its execution. Projects like these embody the philosophy convincingly. They're public-oriented and playful. But others like these make humanizing seem like a bare slogan. The humanized philosophy gestures at a real gap in contemporary practice, our need for buildings that resonate emotionally. But broadly echoing some of the critics, one wonders, how does one quantify feeling? Is joy measurable? Is wonder universal? And more pressingly, whose version of human are we designing for? Are humans even the only primary stakeholders anymore when architecture of today must respond to the environmental and non-human urgencies? Maybe Humanize then is only the beginning.